season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They will run for the first time here with White. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. On play action, it's Carr. Steps away. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans
at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Mills.
To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
On third down, here's Mills.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Texans in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
His throw incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Mills.
And that is incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Mills to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
Mills to the sideline, and out now is Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal try.
This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. Pulled in at the 24. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Texans will take over. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mills. And that is incomplete. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Mills. Complete on the deep ball.
Obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. Looking deep for Adams. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Same target, it's Jacobs again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jacobs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Well, kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. They've won a few in the years following. Third and short yardage, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On play action, Mills gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On second down, here's Pierce. And some room to work. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mills now going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Mills being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And the Raiders pick it up, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Carr going to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a play fake. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On second down, they'll run with White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown! First in a row from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Mills now.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw is Mills.
And the Raiders have got him.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it,
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Dameon Pierce, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. 1st half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts,
and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Carr.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
Back to Renfrow again, complete.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. On 1st down, Carr. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Clelin Ferrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And brought in by the tight end Cook.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll run it here with Bowden. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. Able to slither by. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Mills throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Down to about the 32. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mills to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. And Cook has it, left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's good. Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr, and he's got it. And he's brought down. Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. And now out comes Houston. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. First and 10, it's Pierce. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. Mills now from the 50. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, what a move. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to sort one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Houston set to take over. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mills. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they end their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Olszewski now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mills. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long for Mills. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They juked him. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Carl trying again on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. Now it's Carr. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Carr. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jacobs going to try the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Raiders on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Carr. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now out comes Houston. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On 1st and 10, Mills over the middle. He gets it to Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Mills throw taken in by Collins. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Mills now. They'll check this one down to Bowden, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. from the 39. Mills. And Mills is intercepted for the third time. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Houston set to take over. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing again on second down. Mills. He gets this one complete to Bowden. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. He'll dump this one off to Bowden, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with